spring poem. Well, it's not really a spring poem. This is a spring poem. In Cossack spring, forget that gentle, motherly, nurturing tap. Spring comes as a bold avenger, muscular, striding across the brown fields, the gray fields, the white fields. Striding with green sword, broad and sharp, and the heaps of snow are pierced and dead. And the skinny icicles hiding in shadow, shivering in clusters, are soon dispatched, drip by drip, clear bloody drips. The pitiless rain, the pitiless sun, beating upon the frost, drowning the ice, baking the ice. The fog upon the hilltops staggers. The wind like horses, galloping, whinnying, the howling wind, a scream of spring, and birds gloat in treetops, laughing, trees sucking like vultures on winter's remains. I don't have a hat poem. I have a hat story though. So when I was a kid, I grew up on Long Island. And when I was like in first or second grade, be out in the lunchtime outside. It's a big school, and there were these bullies that would steal my hat. I loved wearing hats. I always had a hat when I was a kid. And these guys would just come swooping by and plop that hat off my head. And I'd run to that guy, and he'd throw it to the next guy, and he'd throw it around. I could never get it. And I knew I was going to get it back. But when you're like in first and second grade, it's like, oh, your mother's going to kill you if you lose your hat. So one day what I did, this was in winter, I had a heavy coat, and I had hats hidden all over me. So they stole the first hat, they ran off laughing. I pulled out a second one, put that on, okay? They took that one. I did this about 4 or 5 times, and at the end, these guys thought it was the greatest thing. They laughed, they gave me the hats back, they never did it again. So that's my hat story. Okay, memento. This was a slap assignment. It's still there, a 5-inch ridge flanked by groovy striations, zones of angry red, zombie white, ugly in daylight, cool and otherworldly by the dance of a candle's flame. It could have been a postcard, a 3x5, colored on one side, Coney Island, the Museum of Modern Art, the Empire State Building, or a Yankee yearbook, a ticket from the Staten Island Ferry, a statuette of Lady Liberty, 4 inches tall, a rare edition of Ferlinghetti's A Coney Island of the Mind, found in an East Village bookshop. The pages creased, columns of marginalia in red ink on nearly every page, complete with arrows and underlines, circled words, and question marks. It could have been a lot of things. Instead, it's some punk on a subway platform in Brooklyn, tattooed with an orange mohawk, eyes like a supernova, exploding in the heart of a galaxy, and a sharp knife. He grabs your purse, slashes me, and runs, dodging the wide eyes, open mouths. Years later, your tongue glides along the angry red. Your teeth dance in the zombie zone, and by the candle's flicker, your eyes smolder and burn. Here we are, like always, in the present, making memories.
That is sheer brilliance.
It's not quality, Donald, it's quantity. A person is a human. A person is a human, especially as distinguished from a thing or lower animal, according to Mr. Webster, who also says that a heart is a hollow, muscular organ in a vertebrate animal that receives blood from the veins and pumps it through the arteries by alternate dilation and contraction. This may be truish, yet love is the word indefinable, the word monumental, the word personal, the word colossal, the word of splendor and beauty, the magnificent beam of brilliant light around which poets have danced for thousands of years, trying to get it just right, and around which they will forever dance, as long as a person can be distinguished from a thing or lower animal, and as long as a heart is more than a hollow, muscular organ. One more. Ah. Okay. This is a hate song. This is hate song number 2, actually. I don't usually rhyme, but this one rhymes, okay? Though 'twould be fine to live forever, with me 'tis not a passion. The idea of immortality goes in and out of fashion. Oh, if there be eternal heaven, through eternity spinning, replete with choirs of happy angels, a-picking and a-grinning, I do suppose it would be nice to listen to their tunes, and gaze upon the face of God, and hearken to his croons. I say it would be nice with me, if following my tumulus, I journeyed to the land beyond, to live in bliss and cumulus. I look ahead with cautious hope to climb up Jacob's ladder, but if the rungs do not exist, it really doesn't matter. But in all honesty, I hope there does exist a hell, for there you do deserve to go, and in endless torment dwell.